It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Kristi Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Where are my headphones?
They're in your.
Son of a. Oh, they're on my head. Never mind. Hi, everybody.
Bob and Tom.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
What are you doing?
The overnights are in.
Oh.
Hello, Kristi.
Hello, Chick.
Kristi partying last night. We'll have an update.
You look really good. Your hair's all combed and everything. I thought you'd come in here looking like you'd been dumped out of the back of a truck.
Wait a minute. Aren't those the same clothes you wore yesterday morning?
No, they are not.
Did you grab the pant? Are you wearing purse panties? Yes or no?
No.
You know what purse panties are.
Purse panties? What is that?
Those are your extras.
Extras.
The clean ones you keep in your purse.
You have an unexpected way game, you throw those on.
Yeah.
You don't have a pair of purse panties.
I've never heard that expression. I like
Really?
it. That'd be a great name for a band.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Purse panties?
Well, here's Tom.
You haven't done the introductions.
Well, you know.
You've got Josh over there in the shirt you don't
They
like
don't know
because it's
us by
autumnal.
I love Josh to death. Dislike that shirt.
Yeah, you went on about it last. So you got it cleaned already, Josh?
Bummer. Yeah.
Bummer.
That's a bummer.
Here we go. Josh Arnold wants to auditioning for the Andy Rooney part on 60 Minutes, being the crusty curmudgeon. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm the crusty curmudgeon.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
boy, here we go. I
sorry,
think Kristi might agree. I think Tom might agree.
Why? Because I'm defending my shirt? Or I should say, not really, because I don't give a crap what you think of it.
There it is.
By the way, coming up, we do have crap in the news in the form of a giant rig full of manure, but we'll get to that coming up later.
Oh, my.
Did you do the rest of the introductions?
No, Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick McGee.
Hey, man, were you strolling the hallways this morning playing your guitar?
I was to kind of loosen up the back a little bit.
That's lovely.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we were trying to record, but that was great.
I don't care about anyone but myself.
I found it very lovely and relaxing.
So in the background of the Chick McGee Sportscast, you may hear, who's that French fellow?
Pierre Hardon.
Pierre
Yes, I sleep on your
Hardon.
couch, I kiss your wife, I eat your cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, Kristi, you look great. You went to a concert last night.
I did. I went to see the Eagles, Hotel California. As I told Tom, it was great. Apparently, I never flipped that album over.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that other side.
Here
man.
he goes again. One of my favorite songs is A Pretty Maid's on the Road.
Yeah,
Joe
they
Walsh.
played it.
I love that song.
Wow.
It's a great song.
I'm glad you like it.
Honestly, I did not recognize one song on that second side, I don't think.
You raised a great. You see that no longer exists.
Right.
in
Kids
the
that are
world
listening
because-
don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but there are certain albums that people only played one side, and you had to get up and. I can
Flip it
imagine.
over.
I'm just sort of envisioning the situation. It's the late 70s. Kristi Lee's on a, let's just say, a waterbed.
Yeah.
You have your hair curly then? Do you have the curls?
No, not in that. I was in high school.
Okay. Oh, you were in high school.
Oh,
Sorry.
pigtails.
Late high
In the early 80s.
Yeah, thank
Kristi. Did you have the records that you could stack? And they had the thing that would drop the records.
I had but that was like a 45 was a cheap little record player.
No, they had them,
I know what you're talking about.
They had them for albums too.
Sure.
It was not good for the records. It would scratch them, but you could stack up 4 or 5 albums, and then you wouldn't have to get out of bed.
Yeah.
For if you were just having a party of some sort.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, Josh?
Token it up?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, very good.
After they did the Hotel California album, they did a break. They traveled with their own orchestra, which I find amazing. It's a big production. And then they came back and played the hits. Joe Walsh, before one of his solo hits, he came out and he goes, "Is it just me, or was it a lot more fun being in your 20s in the 70s rather than being 70 in the 20s?"
Oh, what a fun line.
That's good. I like that.
What was the new band we had? Was it called Pussy Purse? What was it?
No. Purse panties.
Oh, sorry.
You lunatic.
And you wanted to start over.
I'm sorry.
Purse panties.
What is it again?
Purse
It is not. It's not a purse made out of a cat. It is
Purse I was close.
purse panties.
Purse panties. And explain what that term is again,
Is there
Kristi.
insurance you could take out for losing your job?
Back in the day,
Got my apartment.
a lady may go out for an evening, and just in case she doesn't come home till the next morning, she has a clean pair of underwear in her purse.
Okay.
You never do this? You never, in your backpack at the airport, keep a pair of underwear in case, as you of all people, have to jettison my
Right.
underwear.
You've traveled with me. I don't like to take anything on a plane,
No,
if
huh?
possible. I mean, nothing.
Whenever I have the plane, especially from checking a bag, in the backpack, I've got a T-shirt, I've got clean socks,
You're a
extra
smart man.
underwear, just in case you lose the bag.
That's right.
And I don't own a backpack.
You have your I almost said pussy purse. You have your
panty purses. What is it again?
Purse panties.
Purse panties. I'm so sorry.
You used to have a really nice leather weekender bag. What happened
That's
to
my
that?
gym bag. I don't take that.
You take that to the gym and it sits in the humidity in your metal locker and it rusts.
I've had that thing for 30 years.
I know.
lovely
You
bag.
used to take it on
Super
planes.
funky. The point is,
I bet it smells like Leatherface's mask.
I had my guy clean it, my shoe guy.
Oh, your guy.
And your shoe guy clean your bag?
I had to get new handles made. It was so funky.
Porterhouse.
Come here.
It's your shoe guy too,
Is this
Kristi.
clean to you?
He's getting new
Yeah, I got to
handles
go
made.
see him too.
They behind the hardware store. Those guys are the
Yeah,
best. They've got a great dog now.
I almost killed myself. I need new heels.
So now, where was I? I know. Typically, we do Today in History when, Ace? I thought I'd catch him into the show.
Well, you did.
I did that on
Congratulations.
purpose.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, we do Today in History, but today there's something kind of special. I just want to do one component of Today in History, if you wouldn't mind the intro.
Time now for Today in History.
Special edition.
Special edition.
Special edition.
It's as though Tom and I are trying to get him to leave.
I've left before.
There's
You
some
know
pretty
that.
cool stuff. There's some pretty cool stuff. This one, I know, Josh, I think you'll like this more than anybody. I love this one. In 1839, the expression okay
Oh, yeah.
entered the vernacular after appearing in the Boston Morning Post.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
that is cool. I love that stuff.
And have you ever been in a foreign country and you hear people that are,
Yeah, it's universal.
speaking French and le français, okay, but
Right.
It's just a great phrase. I don't know okie. I don't know when they added the dokie.
Okie dokie.
It's not in here, but that's not what I want to do. There's other important stuff we'll get to later, including this elevator stuff and telephone stuff
What do
and
you want to
history.
do?
Well, it's just an important day for me.
Why?
On this date in 1922, one of the American greats was born. Of course, I'm talking about the great comedian, philanthropist, and war hero, Marty Allen.
Hello there, hello there, hello there. Everybody. Everywhere we go, we say hello there. Hello there.
What's wrong with you people?
Hello there. Your happiness will grow, just say hello there. Hello there.
Chick, yesterday on the podcast, Halsey referred to my dad as sort of having a beautiful mind. And I kind of joked that it's like the beautiful mind, but instead of seeing equations go by, it's just Marty Allen and hello there and old Stooges sketches no one's seen since the 30s.
Tom, Mike he writes in, he would like to know. It's titled The Warren Report.
Yeah.
And he says, wasn't the emergency alert test available this morning?
He'd rather hear.
Suggesting.
He'd rather hear that than
So
the Warren
when
Report.
Greg comes on, we'll have to, don't tell Greg when he comes on.
Oh, look, there he is. Hey,
Oh, jeez.
it's Greg Warren. And
Who's our picture today?
Hope he didn't
Oh,
hear
yeah. Oh, that's from Stripes, right, Greg?
That is, Chick. That is Warren Oates,
that. The great Warren Oates.
Oh, yeah.
the actor that played
Oh.
Sergeant Holka.
He's wonderful, isn't he, Greg?
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to run out of pictures soon.
No. We're doing Warren Oates.
Yeah.
He's run out of pictures.
Warren Oates, fine actor.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Greg.
I got a few
Warren.
left. I got a few,
Okay.
a few tricks up my sleeve.
Greg, what's happening today? What is our theme?
Well, I'd like to talk today about the history of roller coasters.
Oh, you know what? I'm hooked. All right.
Thanks. Yeah, it's an important topic.
This story has its ups and downs, doesn't it? Thank you very much.
Well, I'm sure he already
I think
scratched
we've
that
done
one
enough.
out.
They began in Russia. The Ruskies invented roller coasters as early as the 1600s. They had giant ice slides, and they would slide down on a block of ice. Very practical people.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
After a while, they constructed these long, steep wooden slides, and they covered them with ice. Catherine the Great had her own built in 1784. She wanted to ride a roller coaster in the summer.
That's not all she wanted to ride.
Hey.
Yes. She put wheels on her roller coaster, so that was the first wheeled roller coaster. And by the way, I was going to make some comment about what else she liked to ride, but that was a lie.
It was a lie.
Yeah, it's been debunked.
Yeah, of course.
She didn't, no more of the equine stuff. So Catherine also built a tea pavilion next to her roller coaster, so the ladies could sip tea after they rode the roller coaster, which I don't know if you've been to an amusement park lately. It's not quite as cultured.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going again. Before I do, I'm going to get me a cup of Earl Grey.
Y'all got matcha?
Yeah. Move to Coney Island. LaMarcus Thompson, he was the father of the American roller coaster. LaMarcus was a Sunday school teacher and some say a dime store moralist. He thought roller coasters would be a great alternative to brothels and saloons.
Yeah. What are we gonna do, fellas?
Yeah,
The brothel or the roller coaster?
Yep.
I'm going again. Where is she?
He built a roller coaster, the Gravity Switchback Railway. It was kind of modeled after the Mouse Chunk Railroad. And he built it in Coney Island in Brooklyn, 1884. He charged a nickel a ride.
Wow.
And the guy was making $600 a day.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Yeah. Now, if he would have put a brothel or a saloon at the end of the coaster, $60,000 a day, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Did very well for himself.
Okay.
And next year, a guy, Philip Hinkle, completed the first circuit roller coaster, again in Brooklyn.
That means
Gravity.
Oh, sorry. The circuit coaster means it ends exactly where it starts, right?
Exactly.
So the first roller coasters didn't do that?
Right.
You
That was
get
more
on
of
and
an,
land in a different spot?
Yeah, it was like an up and back.
Gotcha.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah. Phillips was called the Gravity Pleasure Road, which that sounds a little bit more like a brothel.
Sounds like a sex toy.
Yeah.
LaMarcus, he didn't want to be beat by Phillips, so he came back and he built a roller coaster with dark tunnels and he painted scenery.
Oh.
And LaMarcus went on to build 50 roller coasters in Europe and America.
Wow.
And then they started trying to get a little fancy. They wanted to do the old loop-de-loop.
Yeah.
Lina Beecher, he did the first vertical loop. It was called the flip-flap. That does not sound sturdy.
No.
The old flip-flap.
Flip-flap doesn't sound sturdy. The flip-flap was so dangerous that people paid to watch other people ride the flip-flap.
Oh.
If you're in line for a ride and other people are paying to watch you ride that ride, something bad's going to happen.
Oh, man.
And then they had the loop-de-loop in Olentangy Park in Columbus, Ohio. People were getting whiplash on that one. Basically, they said if you rode these early loop-de-loops, you were experiencing 12 Gs in force,
gosh.
which fighter pilots black out at 12 Gs.
That's crazy.
So they had to take them down. They took them down. No more loop-de-loops for 50 years.
Wow.
Most famous roller coaster, the Cyclone at Coney Island. That was 1927, built by Vernon Keenan and Harry Baker.
Sure.
Harry Baker, the great-grandfather of a guy named Huey Baker.
Oh, yeah?
Didn't you wrestle with him?
It put me on the map on this show.
Amazing.
Tell me more about Huey Baker.
No, you don't have to do that.
What about area Nick?
Nobody wants to hear that.
No, Nick. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Where you nigga at, Nick?
We got to wrap it up. What's the final verdict on roller coasters?
Well, they're fun.
You know what? He's right.
A woman in the UK is trying to find the man whose name she had tattooed on her backside during a vacation 10 years ago. Ms. Kaylee Williams was on a trip with 4 friends on the island of Magaluf in Spain back in 2012. The ladies bumped into a bachelor party where one of the men from the group offered to pay for her to get his name on her bum.
Magaluf, Magaluf.
Can you do the fandango?
Very, very frightening. The next day, she awoke to find Daniel Ford tattooed to her left cheek.
How about that?
Now she's 32. Williams says she has no regrets, but she would like to track Mr. Ford or Daniel down. 10 years on, I'm thinking I should try and find him. It's his name on my bum, after all. Williams added, quote, "It will be good to get back in contact with him just to see if he remembers." I don't think you forget that.
Old Danny Ford.
Yeah, I do, man. If I do manage to find him, she went on to say, I have no idea what I will say to him. Maybe I will offer him his money back for paying for the tattoo. Who knows?
Tom, is the tattoo done in such a way that the Ford...
No, it's not the Ford logo because the guy spelled it with an F-O-R-D-E.
No, I just meant as the O.
No.
Not
It's on the left cheek,
that would have
all of
been
it.
great. A huge F on one cheek and then
the R-D on the other,
in
yeah.
the other.
The O's implied, and then
She's
the old bungle.
relatively attractive looking lady.
oh, she's good looking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good looking, Willie.
Fair game, everybody.
All's forgiven.
Tattoo only costs $40.
Well.
Seems like it should be more.
Oh, the hepatitis was free, but
Does it show how big it is?
That's a lesser tattoo artist.
there it is.
You save money when you don't switch out needles.
It's really tiny, but still.
That's probably 3 inches wide.
Okay. And it clearly says Daniel Ford.
Yep.
What kind of
And it's
type?
it's sort of a
Yeah, what do you got there? Comic Sans?
What are you working with?
it's like a little bit of filigree, if you will. I don't know what the terms are to describe type.
What do you want it to be? Curry or new or something? You want it to
Sure, maybe a nice Helvetica Nero.
So how drunk do you have to be to go, sure, tattoo your name on my ass?
4 beers.
Is there a chance it was the tattoo artist's name?
Oh.
Oh, there's a chance it's
You
not
just
the
put your
guy's
name on it.
name at all.
Oh, she's got a great ass. She does.
Josh,
That's not bad.
What do you feel? You're hanging out with a lady. You're going to work. You're, how can I say this? You can both look at the same wall.
Yeah,
right?
uh-huh.
You look down, you see another fella's name. How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
In my mind, I go, I'm about to cover that up.
Oh.
To me, that's the ultimate move. You may have the tattoo, but guess what I just did?
Oh.
Wow.
You're a sick man.
Oh, there's no denying.
There's no denying at all.
I'm about to cover that up.
What do you think, Kristi?
She's pretty. She's quite pretty.
I'm getting another tattoo. So is there
Are you?
anybody here? And it's kind of private
Of
what I'm
course you
getting.
are.
But is there anybody here who would go with me to get the tattoo?
I'll get whatever you get too. I'll get the same.
You're
thing.
going to get whatever I get.
I want to get a matching tattoo with somebody after the fact. They don't need to be in on it. Just go, look at this. We're
There
pals.
you go.
Maybe we get
you gonna do- is
B&T. We all get one.
What is the
It's something to do with my father, actually.
Oh.
So I'd rather not.
Okay, I'm not trying to. Where are you getting it though?
I think on this right here.
Oh, on your
What do you point? I can't see.
on my right breast.
Chest?
On my right chest.
Okay.
Okay. Your chesticle?
Yeah.
I'll pay for it if you do it as a butt hat.
Otherwise known as a tramp stamp.
If you put it above the gluteal cleft.
He loves
He
saying-
already said it's sort of a tribute.
He loves saying gluteal cleft. He's like a crazy stallion. I let him run, and here we are. No, Tom, no. I can pay for my own tattoo.
Well, this woman, did she get it just because it was free?
She was drunk in the guy.
Yeah, who knows what the story is?
She was drunk. Tom, do you see what your son wants to get on his bicep?
What do you say, Pop?
It's the famous Tom Griswold face that you give us
You know what?
every Christmas.
That would be funny.
I'll
That
get it
would be
right there.
funny.
I'll go with Chick. We'll get it together.
Boom.
Could be fun. And then it says,
But I'm not getting his face on anywhere on my body. No way.
Not on your butt cheek?
Would you
wait
just
a minute, that
get
would
the words in his handwriting to my biggest fan?
I'll do that.
I'll think about that.
Or his big famous signature, just Tom with the huge T.
Yeah, that sincere, thought-out autograph he hands out.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.